5 minutes, fellas, 5 minutes.
I appreciate it, man. Oh, okay, you getting that bet in before the boom, huh?
Yeah, you LA all the way.
What? Oh, come on, man. You know it's Boston, baby. Stop it.
KG, I understand why you said it, but it's LA.
Jay, are you serious?
You know what? It's LA.
Why are you standing up?
Because I got to stretch on out. Because it's LA. You know what? You ain't scaring me. Let me tell you something. That ain't enough.
Boston, Boston, Boston.
It's LA.
Morning.
What I take it?
What I got going on this morning? So good? True. What up, boy? Bro, did you see what happened tonight? Man, the Lakers had a trade on the table to send LeBron to Golden State. Lord, listen, who? No. They wanted Kuminga for Bron. I was pieces going here, bro. I ain't no GM. I ain't talking GM. I ain't talking all that. But I'm saying they had a deal that was gonna send bro to San Fran. Man, listen. We played with Shaq. I don't give a fuck what's going on. Shaq was older, but he was still looked at as Shaq, right? Bro, if he don't get hurt, we win. Because he did enough for us.
No, his presence alone.
His presence, man, he would tell Rondo on pick and roll.
You couldn't help off Shaq. I was getting layups.
Listen, man, he was getting, man,
you couldn't help off Shaq.
He was getting,
just be over, you go, his man not coming off him. As soon as you give it to him, he just dunking on him.
He was getting 6 to 10 points a game just off bullshit like that. A nigga didn't want to leave Shaq's body because of the rebound.
Yeah.
Man, Lord, listen. It don't even matter. It's the effect of Bron. This is what I'm talking about with the playoffs.
LeBron still got it.
Bro, it don't matter if that motherfucker, if he can still lay the ball up, if he can still be in the layup line, if he can still put the jersey on, bro, it's always active. Guess what Bron can do? Bron gonna get you in the shooting bonus early. You already know. Bro, he gonna get out of 10 calls there on the game 7, or like in a series, bro, per game, bro, he gonna get 3-4 calls more than what you would not get. Who the pieces with this? Soon as D-Lo heard this fucking shit in conversation, the boy game went up. So now I wanna see, after all this trade talking All-Star, I wanna see, this is the problem, bro. It ain't, bro. It's the pieces around. Can you be consistent? Anthony Davis shouldn't be an All-Star, just saying. I'm being dead ass, man. Nobody from the Kings go, Louis? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Bro, you really in the league of damn near double-doubles?
Triple-double.
Come on, bro. Not one of y'all go. Matter of fact, when we play, I'm at you anyway. But bro,
Anthony Davis' numbers screamed All-Star though.
It screamed All-Star, but bro, you're doing the league a disservice by you got a fucking top 6, 7 team don't even have a representation of bro. That's not good. That's not good business.
But it is great business.
It's not. It's not.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Let me hear it.
Because when I go into the New York NBA store, I'm going to get the Anthony Davis jersey, All-Star jersey, and not Sabonis's. 10 out of 10, just a casual.
So say that then.
It's business. That's business. Did we say business?
The business
business.
The business is to build assets and have assets within an asset. You got 3-4 assets on the motherfucking Kings team that people will pay a ticket, pay a premium, and then pay for a 7-game series to watch them 3 premiums.
In Sacramento, but we talking about All-Star.
I'm talking about the effects of what you're talking about in this pool of assets. If you're talking Oakland, San Francisco, which is a dying asset, bro, listen, you got a Bay Area dope joint. Listen, if they put a third team out there, that'd be unbelievable. But right now, listen to the balance. If the Kings ain't shit and San Fran is, you got a balance in that audience. If the Warriors ain't shit, but the Kings are, it's like this. Bro, they're so committed to the Northern California fan. They're so committed. And then some of that Oregon, too. Portland fans coming. Bro, they love Sacramento and they love the Warriors. That Northern Cal, that's a strong community, right? Bro, you just did a disservice to that right there. But not by having Steph Curry be the only All-Star in that whole mix? Nah, bro. That's a slap in the face of De'Aaron Fox and all the assets they got, the Sabonis and all that. And he leads the league in double-doubles.
But we
you
all
fucking
know
right, I feel some type of way.
The league's golden prize is the Lakers.
No.
Yes, they are.
No, it isn't, bro. I'm talking hoop. from the hoop fans sitting here with the beam and the effect. Bro, let's keep it real. They rekindled Sac, right? Would you say that?
Last year, definitely.
Man, the energy in Sac has been rekindled. People feel like they have a chance. They feel great about their young team. When Church coming here, he talking that Fox shit. He talking Monk. It's exciting. I love it, right? It's great, right? So, you got real assets. Those are real players.
We just talked about this. What is the NBA?
Business.
Entertainment.
Not putting De'Aaron Fox or Sabonis in the game is a disservice to the league. That's what I'm saying.
Entertainment. This is NBA.
I get it. You can entertain with them. You see where if you're Sacramento, if you're a fucking King, if you're De'Aaron Fox, if you're Monk, if you're Sabonis, you don't have a chance. I don't have a chance. Here I am leading the league in double-doubles. What else I got to do to be in the All-Star game? God damn, boy, you see what I'm saying?
Get traded.
So you sound
to the Lakers.
Bro. I'm just saying, bro. It's coming up, man. You're going up the hill of mud with butter.
Politics in every business, bro. That's the politics of it. You know that. It's unfair. Yeah, it is unfair. They should be. I agree with you. But it's politics.
Oh, it didn't sound like you was agreeing at first. I thought you was saying like something else.
We was talking business. You said the business. You asked me why, and I said the reason why.
No, I'm just talking about.
I agree. He should be in the All-Star game.
If you're selling it to the kid who's playing this great game that he loves and been chasing all his life, if you selling that narrative, then sell it. Don't.
That's what they doing.
Nah, bro, they disserviced them two boys up in Sac. That's all I'm saying.
Every year it's gonna be that though.
Nah, not like this. Not like this. Them two boys, one of them, they don't have no representation.
If you had to pick one player from your career that you never played with that you could have squatted up with, who would you pick?
Well, I'll be honest, man. I am a huge competitor, so all the guys that we consider really good or great, I wanted to play against them. And just to see where I was, you know what I'm saying? If I'm being 100. Usually playing with guards or playing with swing man made it more sense, but you talking about another big that I wanted to play with?
Any player.
So I'll be honest, I played with two guys that I had a lot of respect for, or that I do have a ton of respect for, and I got to play with them. Obviously, it was later, was Rasheed Wallace and Shaquille O'Neal. Like Shaq, I knew Shaq's presence was one thing, but man, Shaq, just Shaq's versatility, obviously just Shaq being who he was. And then I thought it mixed really well with how I approached the game and just him dominating it, like just playing with the big fella. But it was always fun to play against the big fella too, if I'm being honest. You know what I'm saying? Playing Shaq was always king shit. It was always over the top. It was always some heightened shit. He was always on what he was on. I ain't never seen him, not Shaq, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But him and she, cause she, the way he communicates, the way he talks in defense, if you got a defense that's on a rope and like this, a nigga like she can make the whole thing like a unsolid bond. So, playing with a guy that was loud, what's up, church? Playing with a guy that was just as communicative and just as a beast on the block, like I respected that. But yeah, it was a bunch of guys, man, shit. Playing with P. P and I always had a dream of playing with each other in the league, and we would like to be a little earlier than later, but better late than never, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was dope, man. It was dope. And then it was dope too playing with guys like Rondo and TA and, Baby and guys that you didn't know, you know what I'm saying? Damn, what about you, P?
I said Dirk.
Where you want to play with Dirk?
Dallas at the time, young Dallas or that Phoenix Suns team. With,
who? Amari?
Amari.
Sean Marion and all them niggas?
Like I replaced Sean, or then I said.
Ooh, that'd have been different. That'd have been different.
And then I said T-Mac in Orlando.
Play with Mac? You and Mac?
In Orlando.
Ooh, that would have been blood.
That would have been crazy.
What about you taking with a guard? If you thought of a guard that you never played with that.
J Kidd. Yeah, J Kidd. J Kidd or Steve Nash, because I saw how J Kidd, King was a super athlete. You know what I'm saying? Richard Jefferson was an athlete. Vince Carter was all athletes. So if you was an athlete that could run with J Kidd, you could eat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I played both ends.
J Kidd was crazy, dog.
Yeah, to play with J Kidd would have been nuts, yo. But it's crazy too, J Kidd moves a lot. So I had all this, I had all the joker behind, I had the drop behind the head, you know what I'm saying? So just to pick and roll. And then as J Kidd got older, his jumper got better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he started to understand how to take control of games. J Kidd was one of the more, he was a more
that
scientist.
Sac team, I could have played on that Sac team.
Jason Williams, who don't get enough credit to me, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to like controlling games and the point guards that just knew time.
Replace me with Peja.
Who?
I could have played on that sack team.
Ooh, Peja and all them niggas?
I replaced Peja.
Oh, man. Happy Love Day, everybody.
Appreciate
you know what I'm saying? Every day's Love Day. Fuck out of here, right.
The Super Bowl, you guys both got the Chiefs.
Yep.
Take it, you won the coin toss.
Let's get money.
You both missed the Gatorade. It ended up being purple.
Damn.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw that.
Orange.
Oh, wow. That meant.
Purple had the best odds.
Yeah,
too.
that explained.
It did?
Purple had the best odds, yeah.
That explained the logo now.
Yeah.
Gatorade color. Yeah, y'all know what it is, man. It's Tiki and Truth. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Back from Super Bowl.
Told you we was chiefing. I told you we was chiefing. Everybody
It
put
was just
all
too
that
much.
money. You had San Francisco Nation all out there in Vegas.
Man.
A sea of red.
Sea of
they
red.
booed the Chiefs. And look, Goat Mahomes come in there and ruin everybody's party. What I tell y'all? Back chiefing.
He the new Brady?
Come on now.
He the new Brady?
No, he not the new Brady. He chasing Brady. You know what I'm saying?
Is he the new Brady though? He the new GOAT? He the new it?
Yeah, he the dude right now. Yeah, he the dude. He putting his name up there with a lot. He third all time right now.
Just said he the new Brady. He the new.
Well, I don't want to say put him in the same name as Brady, but he carving his lane right now. We gonna talk about that in 10 years from now and say something,
I guess what I'm meaning is he the new it. He's the precedent. He's setting the level and the bar.
Yeah, he's setting the standard. He's
you gotta go
he's
through
the
him.
standard.
You got to go through him.
You got to go through him.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah.
He third. You got Brady, Montana, Mahomes. Then after that, y'all can go ahead and do all that other tier.
How many more he can get, bro? Real shit.
He only 28, dog.
So
he gonna play at least 10 more years.
Hell no.
What you mean?
Listen to what you're saying. He gonna play to 38.
Brady played till 44.
So, bro, Brady wasn't making this bread. He finna get two more big deals.
Yeah, that's why he gonna play 10 more years. They gonna give him a 10-year deal.
I don't think so. I don't think he gonna play 10 years.
Man, think about it. He ain't dealing with no physical issues yet.
Yeah, what you mean? He run. Brady wasn't running. Brady wasn't getting hit.
He run, but he don't run like that.
Bro,
he don't run like Lamar run.
Bro, he just bowled over a whole cornerback to get the first down.
He don't run like my boy in Buffalo run, but he opportunity run.
Bro, he run, bro. When you run, you get hit. So that's all I'm saying. Versus Brady sitting back there 5 yards.
They can keep that. All they got to do is keep investing in the line like they did with Brady.
Facts.
He never got hit.
Facts. Never.
You know what I'm saying? And the only time he got hit is the Super Bowls when the Giants kept sacking him. And that's when he lost, when he started putting pressure. But shoot, dude, he a problem. He the Steph Curry. He said it. He the Steph Curry of this era.
That's good call. Speaking of Steph Curry, the Warriors, do we feel like they're clicking at the right time?
Listen, this is what I was telling you last time. I was talking all that shit, saying people didn't want these assets back. But listen, no one invests when it's up. Everybody invests when it's down. A guy like Klay Thompson gonna always have value because shooting it's almost like, I don't want to say routine, but you know what it is, dog. You know, in the cycle, dog, the cycle can be up and the cycle can be down. And right now, bro, he ain't got nothing but upside. That's what makes them scary too, bro.
You know the thing about
Klay,
and we said this as you got older, his numbers ain't the same. He ain't giving you the 20 every night. But
understood.
His presence alone, like when you set a screen with him, you set a fade, you ain't helping off of him.
Facts. And guess
you know
what?
I'm saying? You
in the corner, P, he's sitting right there, you gotta leave him. That's what I'm saying.
So regardless if he hits shots or not, his presence alone is an impact.
Big facts.
You know what I'm saying? He set a back screen and flare out, you might have two people jumping at him.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Just because it's him,
right.
Regardless of what he's doing now, but his presence is always going to be value to that.
P, when you was in a shooting slump, if you was giving Klay Thompson any advice right now, what are some things that helped you get out of shooting slumps, and what kind of advice would you give Klay Thompson right now?
I think, you know, when you're a great shooter like him and guys who shoot the ball, I think it's all in between the ears, dog. You know, all you do is get a little more time in the gym. You know, you just put in that extra. Don't beat yourself up with it. You know what I'm saying? Because that type of shit, it'll wear on you when you just beating yourself up. Don't even look at the stats. You don't even look at that you 3 for 9, your last 19, man. You don't even look at all that. You might need to go back and look at some tapes where you went off for like 40 or 50 and just be like, all right, let me see. I remember type of mindset I was in that game. You might have to go back, get your confidence, look at them tapes like, all right, this is what I was on.
Do you play with any mechanics?
Hell no. Really? Hell no for what? Right. You know what you're doing, like riding a bike. Shit, that ain't nothing gonna change. You shooting the same, it ain't nothing. Just go back, look at some tapes where you was killing. Be like, all right, I remember that mindset, I remember that muscle memory. It ain't no thing, I ain't even worried about it at some point. Right. I don't even really worry about it.
I wanna add on, when I had shooting slumps, a lot of times, Pete, it was about release. I used to play that game, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, shooting versus coming down versus going up. Yeah. Looking at front rim versus back rim. And then, you know this, when you lift weights, you gotta shoot because the weights, I don't even know how to explain this, the weights put on how do I explain this?
It's just to throw you off. When you lift,
it's like when you lift weights and then you go shoot.
When you get stronger, you gotta change.
You gotta change how you shoot. Like when you, no bullshit. Like when you're younger, you will probably use more arm and more wrist. When you get stronger, you use more fingers. You move more. You're not even. Right. You using more wrist. I'm not even using my whole arm, if I'm being honest. So that's why I was asking P. And then going back and watching those tapes. You get that, you watch your feeling, you watching your body language. A lot of times too, when you're in shooting slumps and then when it's mental, man, you're so uptight, you don't understand that your shoulders are high, your breathing is off. Man, when I watch fighters fight and throw a punch, it reminds me of shooters because the breathing parts and some of the small things that you don't ever hear about that goes into shooting be off. So I want to ask you, if you was giving Klay Thompson any advice right now, it's you and Klay. You hollering, hey, my boy, what's up, boy? Just want to holler. What kind of advice would you give Klay Thompson right now?
Just don't overthink it, you know, because sometimes I'm listening to him in the interviews, how he talking, and you can hear it, you know. So I think he overthinking it. Just don't even think about it. Just like it's next game. I'm always was like next shot, next game. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I had like 46 in Jersey.
I remember this.
I was 1 for 13.
First half, he was 1 for 14.
Like 1 for 14.
This is Johnny Joe's favorite fucking story.
I was 1 for 14.
This nigga was 1 for 14. Hey, listen, this the trainer in Boston. He went up to Hobbs and called him Hobbs. He says, Hobbs, what's going on? You 1 for 14. He says, oh, we got another half.
No.
What'd you tell him?
Nah, but look, I was like, man, I'm missing, but they all felt good.
It felt good.
I thought they was all. You know, when you shoot the ball, you know it's going in when you release it.
Draws.
You know how many times you shoot it. You know, it's like when Steph Curry shoot it, he turn around, he know it's going in because you know that
front rim. You counting those, eh?
I'm counting those. Like, damn.
I almost hit that.
Like it felt good. You know, it feel good. I was like, you know how sometimes we have them games where you shooting it don't feel good and it's just off. Man, every shot I missed, it felt good. I was like confident it was going in. I was like, oh, hell no.
Kids, do not count almost makes at home. Those are not makes.
Nah, these was makes. I looked at them as makes.
Front wheel, burn.
I didn't feel off. I was 1 for 14 and I didn't feel off.
Like, man.
I was like, what?
Man, I'm good.
No, I'm like, something wrong with this rim, dog.
So Pete,
something wrong with this rim. This can't be 10 feet.
46 or 48 came in the second half, and in that stretch, you were 12 of 18 in the final 29 minutes of the game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
As well.
I started 1 for 14.
Yep.
Not seeing that.
No, I saw that.
It was like 1 for 13.
Johnny Joe showed it. 1 for 13,
yeah,
1 for 12.
2 points in the first half. That,
yeah.
You weren't doing that well.
Yeah, 1 for 14. I was like, damn, something wrong with this goddamn
So you
rim.
think he overthinking it?
Yeah, he overthinking. He too great of a shooter. One of the greatest shooters to ever play. You overthinking it. Come on.
Then too, you got to be, I don't want to say arrogant, but you got to be arrogant right now. Like, I'm fucking Klay Thompson. Fucking right. You got to talk yourself into it.
Right.
Man, I would be in the huddle, and niggas would be looking at me. I'm like, I'm the best in here. Man, I'm the best in this, I'm the best in this. And niggas be like, man, this nigga. And no bullshit. If you hear something, just like if you sexy or you think you weird, you fresh, you tell yourself enough, bro, you'll start to believe that shit. Next thing you know, I beat a nigga, you know what I'm saying? Came out, hit the, time out, I'm going crazy. Right. So believe that affirmation shit. Tell yourself that shit. You tell yourself that shit, you look yourself in the mirror, you'll start to believe that shit. Straight up.
Right.
Straight up. And then if you can close your eyes and see yourself doing it, oh no. Now you're doing it, you seeing it. Straight up, man. I know everybody sits here and watch the game and it's just like a guy running up, catch the ball, shoot. Man, there's so many intricate things that go into the game. Another thing I was thinking too, P, I know he's not as healthy as he wants to be. Maybe some of those ailments, you know, when you got a hurt foot or you got a hurt knee, you ain't getting that. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't even I think the biggest thing with him is an adjustment in his role too.
Yeah, because now he's something that he's never been here, P.
Yeah,
he's
so
declined.
now you go from like the number 2 option to now you getting less minutes and less shots and less calls. So it's hard for him to get in the flow like he used to. So now he got to get used to that. You know what I'm saying? That's another obstacle when you have to change your role. You got to be like, all right, I go from shooting 16, 17, 18 shots a game to now I'm getting 10, 12. That's an adjustment people don't get.
It's declining because you got a teammate that's getting better. Kuminga is getting better. They going to him in the 4th. Klay ain't even playing in the 4th.
That's what I'm saying. That's the adjustment. So it's a mental adjustment and a rhythm adjustment. Because you be like, all right, I ain't tripping on missing these because I'm gonna get the ball. You know, I'm gonna get my rhythm. To now, you got to be more of a sniper now. You got to be like, all right, I got to be more precise, opportunist. To when my play get called, I got to be ready. You know, because them same opportunities ain't there no more. So that mental and adjustment within the system, you got to get used to, and that's a big adjustment, dog.
Man, when this comes together, man, listen. Because Kuminga is getting into this role of used to being in the 4th. He's understanding now responsibility of the ball, right? He's playing like that player we expected him to play.
Yeah.
Klay is going to, man, I'm telling you, the cycle going to come up, bro. When they hit the playoffs, bro, and they all up, bro, ain't nobody going to want to, they're going to be like the Lakers, bro. You ain't going to want to see these motherfuckers right here.
Because they're going to come in with presence.
Presence.
That's what I said. That's what I said. If you,
top
who
tier.
at the top, if you Minnesota, and you OKC, the 2 teams you don't want to see in the first round is the Lakers
or the
Golden State Warriors.
Facts.
For the simple fact they didn't have deep playoff runs and they superstars is superstars who know how to will their team to victories.
Or do you want that?
I mean,
or do you want that?
I mean, in order.
Hey, it ain't no easy nothing in this league,
No, yeah, absolutely. In order to be, in order to be top dog, you got to beat the top dogs.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So maybe guys like Edwards and Shea saying it's my turn. So, it's something's got to give. Something got to give, and this is what I want to see personally.
Facts.
Is this going to be the changing of the guard, or is the big dogs still going to let them know that they still the big dogs?
This is my block. I was on this block before y'all.
All right, before then Marlo came. Marlo came then. Barksdale and then was there, then Marlo came.
Marlo showed up.
Then Marlo showed up, dog.
Right. Shout out to Marlo. Right.
So, when Klay Thompson's career is all said and done, his jersey's going to be hanging up at Chase Center. And
Yeah, for sure.
Tuesday night jersey went up with Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh, yeah, that was shot. That was fire.
So 3rd team, he has his jersey up in the
That's
rafters.
fire.
The Lakers, the Heat, and now the Magic.
That's fire.
So I want to ask you guys are up in one of the most historic rafters in all of sports, the Boston Celtics. What was that kind of experience like in your jersey retirement and that day for you guys?
Shout to Shaq, man. Shout to Shaq and his
Shaq.
dominance and just everything he's given the game, man. Shout to the Diesel, big bro.
Man, they needed Shaq at that time. He put them on the map.
He did. He rekindled.
I don't even know who was on the Magic before Shaq got there.
Facts. I think Scott Skiles on somebody.
Yeah, like
that was it.
Like Cycli.
That was it. I think Cycli came after, but
oh man, I don't even know who was on there before Shaq. I don't even know how. As a matter of fact, when Shaq got there, was that the first year Orlando Magic?
No.
It seemed like it, right?
I think they was
That's the year they expanded.
Yeah, I think they was there a couple years, but he definitely he made every game eventful. It was Walt Disney, then it was the Orlando Magic with Shaq. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was like a whole trip.
It was a whole thing, straight up.
They started in '89, so just
they started.
Stayed at 89. He get there in 92.
Okay.
92.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, man, Shaq and what he did for the league, man, he was everything, dog. Shout to the Diesel, man. Yeah, P, what was your?
I mean, that like me for my jersey retirement. I remember I said in my speech, like, when you get retired with all the great names up there in Boston Celtic lure, it was like the highest you can go, and just I felt like for me in basketball, just greatness, because you talk about one of the most storied franchises. Those fans is loyal through winning, through losing, through everything, and They know, they recognize that, and I remember saying in my speech, like, shit, if I don't get to the Hall of Fame, if I don't have my jersey retired by nowhere else, just having it right here in the guard,
it's all good.
You don't get no better than that.
Facts.
And so, you know, that meant the world for me to do it right there in front of my family, my friends, my kids. And we all know the history that goes behind, you know, the Boston Celtics, because it's one of the more storied franchises and one of the best brands in all the sports. Mm-hmm. You know, in 10 years from now and 20 years from now, I'm going to still go to Boston and there's still going to be people wearing a Paul Pierce jersey. Right. You know, I don't really see that in a lot of other arenas outside. Like, you got the Lakers, you got Magic Johnson jerseys in there, but like, look at these other franchises. Kobe, yeah, but they move on to what's next. This franchise you know, you still see Russell jerseys, you still see, you know, the past Grace jerseys.
I see everybody's.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it ain't no better place, I think, you know, to have your jersey retired in.
If I'm being honest, man, P's I expected. You know what I'm saying? P's number being up in the rafters just because of what he's done for Boston and watching him grow from, you know, a young player to, you know, this immortal being and becoming one of the best to ever do it. So I understood that. I didn't think that I had the body of work. If I'm being honest, I didn't think that the body of work, just because of all the greats that are on there. If you look up and you see all the guys that are on those banners, they have an incredible body of work within the Celtics organization. So, you know, when I was when they decided that it was going to go, I was super.
Lord, you got the body of work. First off, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Yeah.
Shaq got his retired after only like what, four years?
I didn't know. I didn't. You know.
He was there for 4 years, and he got his retired. He didn't win the championship.
Yeah, he didn't. But man, his impact in Orlando was so great.
I know. That's why your impact in Boston, changing the culture, bringing that presence. I mean, it was just it was a different glow in that building when you got there. Lord, I'm telling you.
I was on, you know, I'm looking out. My POV is looking. I don't, you know, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, obviously it was just a little different.
Did less.
Yeah, I didn't look at it like that. I was just,
you know what I'm saying?
I wasn't even looking at
less.
it. Yeah, and then I don't even know the criteria. I just know that the people in Boston always appreciated the way I played and my energy, blah blah blah. So when I got there, no bullshit. I was sitting there and Scal. I wanted to have I didn't want it to be traditional. I wanted Scal to have an interaction. People can hear it, blah blah blah. I wanted my guys and my friends there, my kids and all that. So as Scal was sitting here talking, I could see P, I could see everybody, and I was just looking. I was like, I mean, this was after a game. People were supposed to leave and go home. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I looked up and I was like, God damn, it's like a little more people in here. Like, I was looking, and I totally went I went ADD. And started fading out. I was like, look, and I think I said this out loud. I was like, man, I knew y'all fuck with me, man. I didn't know y'all fuck with me like this. God.
Did
and
nobody
just for 1
leave?
second, I just did a 360. I took it all in. I was like, damn. This crazy. I didn't even ask for this, bro. Like, damn. All these nights in the gym.
Yeah.
All these hurt knees and ankles and the beach mornings and getting up at 4 and 2-3 workouts and chasing it and chasing it and chasing it. Man, it all paid off.
Yeah, for sure.
And how cool is it for you guys when you see your jersey in the rafters? Your numbers are right next to
right
each other.
Next to each other.
Grew up together.
Right next to each other. Right next to each other. That's dope.
Right. I mean, that's like the perfect ending to something. You know what I'm saying?
Love that. Shout out to Shaq. 3 teams. That's pretty impressive.
No doubt. Shout out to the Diesel, man. Congratulations,
They're gonna have to shoot. They're gonna have to get another statue in Miami. Do they got a statue in Miami for sure? They need to.
Statues are something they haven't done yet, but you know.
In Miami?
Certain people.
Shit, Orlando too then. Shit, the Shaq Orlando statue, that'll be nuts. Yeah. That's when it all started.
A team that does have a statue is the Dallas Mavericks with Dirk Nowitzki, but they've made some good deadline moves. They got P.J. Washington, Daniel Gafford.
Damn, that was a good move.
They've won 5 in a row. My question to you guys is, where do the Mavs stack up out west now with the deadline moves they made?
AP, I like the Mavs look good, don't they?
They got more athletic. They got a role player. Bigger.
Yeah.
Hey, they could put a wrench in somebody's plans and come playoffs, I'm telling you. Because we already know Luka is an MVP. Luka is a great team away from MVP. If he just make a top 3 seed one of these years, his numbers scream MVP every year.
Right.
And he just need a supporting cast who he trusts and that's reliable and that can get him over the top, man. You know, it's just they've been running on a treadmill because I'm like, damn, ever since they got Kyrie, they really ain't got no better. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, it ain't really, it's been the same or not even, they didn't even make the playoffs last year. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it make you look back at that Brunson thing like you should have re-signed him, or if they could have. But you know, I'm telling you, this is the bottom half of the West.
It's tricky.
Is janky, ain't it?
Tricky. It is tricky.
Who you got down there? You got.
You know who rising ain't nobody talking about? New Orleans.
No, they've been under the radar all year.
And I think they like it like that. They don't want no pressure on them. They don't want no pressure, right?
This gonna be, I'm gonna tell you right now, this gonna be the playoffs in the Western Conference. We're gonna see a couple upsets and what I mean by upsets is you're gonna see a couple higher seeds fall, maybe in the first round.
Well, listen to the play-in. If the play-in started today, here are the 4 teams. The Mavericks,
telling you.
the Kings, the Lakers, and the Warriors.
That's what I'm saying. So,
That's the
damn.
play-in right now if it started today.
Kings might not make the playoffs.
Kings gonna be there.
They got to see the Golden State for the one game.
Yeah,
you got to see the Lakers for the one game.
Yeah, they want that.
For the put on.
The Kings want that. The Kings want that. The Kings
they got to see the Mavs.
The Kings got some dogs.
Oh no, you know what, Ticket? I've been watching the Kings and they be having some bad losses.
Listen, I get it. And matchups are everything.
Bad losses.
They match up with Golden State very well. Steph has to go to another level to beat them. Like he has to go into a whole. Listen, I'm telling you, you know the young boy.
And Phoenix could slide. And be in that
play. Bill just got hurt, bro.
That's what I'm saying. They can slide and be in that play-in and then get healthy at the end. That's what I'm saying.
The thing that's tough with the Kings, to your point, they're 16 and 18 against teams 500.
That's what I'm saying.
Listen,
they not.
You know what you can't. You know what you can't measure in that data, Nate? Heart and balls. Mm-hmm. You hear me?
I hear you.
When they have to actually show up and play, they are one of the scarier younger teams in our league, and they play together. And they got all the pieces to beat you. A 3-ball, a post presence. They pass the ball. They're unselfish. They got a 6-man.
They got to get better on the road.
They got to be better. They got to work on consistency. That's everybody's problem, though. They're
not a good road team.
They're not a good road team, but bro, think about
what's their road record?
Nah, bro, you saying they run into buzzsaw like fucking Utah. Utah's been playing better in this last month, bro. They've been playing spoiling.
They've been falling a little bit too.
They fall a little bit, but they're another team you don't want to see either, P. Man.
15 and 14 on the road.
Actually, that ain't bad.
That's not. That's 500.
It's the home. It's the home. They need to be better. They need to be better at home because
15 and 9 at home.
Yeah, they need to be better at home for being the sack because you used to like sack. You going to they ain't hitting that beam enough this year.
Nah, you know what though? The teams are better, bro. The teams are better. The teams they are playing or the teams that have come in there and win has been better. New Orleans went in there and won.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. You're not supposed to beat. You say you're supposed to beat New Orleans?
Yeah, that was like a back-to-back too.
Nah, with a
that was like a back-to-back. New Orleans went from like L.A. to sack and won. They lost in L.A.
Man, thank you. That's what I'm saying. It's up, Lord. That's what I'm saying, motherfucking. You see, that's what I was trying to say, bro. Fucking Ingram and Zion ain't all-stars.
They not all-stars.
Bro, they bringing that in. I don't give a fuck what
I could put a team together
of non-all-stars
that can beat the all-stars team.
The Kraken team.
Nah, but look, you can put you can put Kyrie,
right,
Zion,
Brandon Ingram,
right. Fox,
Sabonis. Right. Man, you get 15 out of them motherfuckers right now.
Dog,
you hear me? That's what I'm saying.
God damn, you got Bill.
Hey, League. Cracking game, League. Hey, Adam.
Damn, you can put together a game right now.
The cracking game. Listen, somebody hit me in the socials. The Kraken, the company from the Kraken. I forgot about the Kraken.
The Kraken.
The Kraken.
Alcohol?
The Kraken, yeah. Diageo, the Kraken hit me. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh shit, and they spelled it with a K.
Right.
I was like, okay, that's what we're doing.
But back to the Mavericks, where do we feel, with the recent success of their trade deadline, how they could fare out west? Because we just mentioned there's 10 good teams out there.
So what I like about the trade with the Mavericks is that they got bigs now. Luka and the young boy who's out with the nose injury. Who's the young rookie?
The rookie, oh yeah, he's nice.
Catch everything.
Lively.
I feel like they got off Grant Williams because of that corner three-pointer and being able to hit shots when it's a drawing kick or when Luka's getting doubled. P.J. Washington can hit the corner three and can get you 20, 25 points when you least expect it. Like, I'm not saying he's one of those forces where he got to be double-teamed, but he's an upgraded Christian Woods to me.
Yeah.
I like P.J. Washington. He can get you rebounds. He's tough. You can go to him on the block. He sets solid screens. He's just a solid player.
Give him some athleticism, too.
He do, yeah. And just another form of, I feel like sometimes, bro, it'd be too heavy on Kyrie and Luka. And they don't have that third-tier player that can step up and do that. P.J. Washington.
But they ball dominant, too, though.
They are, bro. Like
40-point games for P.J.
Yeah, they ball dominant.
I got that. I got that. But what I'm saying is they dominate the ball so much that nobody else has a rhythm. Look at Hardaway. Hardaway Jr. usually has a rhythm. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just looking for them, somebody to be the third, fourth piece in Washington, in Dallas for them to be serious.
I mean, Hardaway been solid this year.
Yeah.
He been solid this year. He been on our cracking team.
Put it like this. It's scary, man. Dallas one of them teams that if you get that continuity, turn in early and get some momentum, bro, they're gonna be scary.
I don't know if I really see them as a threat to
Not
come
a
out
threat,
of the
but
West.
they scary, P. You don't want to see Luka and Kyrie show up to your shit 7 games.
Can they make the conference finals?
Luka is a changer. That's what I'm saying. You got Kyrie who hit big shots.
I think that's their ceiling, though. Conference finals.
Conference finals? You don't see them better than that?
It's pretty good.
I think that's their ceiling.
That's solid, though, P.
That is. I think they're a piece away from really being a contender.
But who, though? You need like another star? Well, you need the three-headed monster in Dallas to be able to be.
I don't know if it's a star or just that dude you could just rely on every night.
Like a Monk? Like a Malik Monk?
I mean, think about this. If they added like Derek White, you'd be like, oh, damn. He's not an all-star, so it could be a good player, but not an all-star, and so it's just
Hayward.
like
I thought Hayward would have looked good in Dallas.
Like maybe like dude from my dude Clarkston, maybe from Utah.
They don't give him he a bucket.
That's what I'm saying.
He get out the car.
Something like
Clarkson? You said Clarkson?
Clarkston.
From Utah?
If they added
and
something
he get out
like
the
that,
whip, it's a bucket. He get out with bucket.
Like you don't need an all-star. You get a cool cracking piece.
He a bucket.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You get one more cool cracking piece.
Yeah, he a walk.
Like him?
Utah ain't
That's a problem.
Yeah, he a bucket. They need something like that though. But they're so ball dominant. I don't know if you can have that type of player be in that type of.
But then you can sit them 2 more minutes. You can be like, all right, we got him and Hardaway out there. Let them cook for a little bit.
Why don't they do like Luka go, Kyrie go, and then y'all go together at fourth quarter? Why don't do enough of that? You think?
I think they staggered them a little more lately.
Then too,
but they're gonna have to do that for the playoffs. You're gonna have to keep at least one of them on the court at all times.
And then too, another thing we're not talking about, injuries. As soon as injuries come to play, all this goes out the window, right? Because now you got to adjust to the injury, and now more guys playing. It's a circus once injuries come into it. But I like Dallas. They're scary. They're like these other teams we're naming.
They're cool.
You don't want to see them. You don't want to see Luka for no 7 games. Hell no.
But they're a team, like I said, they can get to the conference finals or they can lose in the first round.
Right.
That's how good the West is. That's pretty much everybody in the West.
Yeah.
Only team that I know for sure ain't losing in the first round is Denver. Everybody else, I feel like, can get popped in the first round if the matchup wrong. Everybody else. Denver is the only team I'm confident that's getting out the first round. I'm putting cheese up.
Damn.
Minnesota, if they see Golden State. OKC, if they see the Lakers or Golden State. You know what I'm saying? These type of scenarios can come into play to where I'm not confident.
Listen, I'm telling you, these young boys won't smoke, bro.
Yeah, they do. But I'm still
I'm
not putting no money against Bron versus the young boys or Steph versus the young dudes. I'm not putting no cheese up on that.
The question here is, where's your investment? Are you going to invest now, or are you investing later? That's the true answer. If you saying, I'm looking at the investment to be a marathon investment, so I'm going with Minnesota. I'm saying that the investment is not into the teams that are ready to be now. I think those teams that we just named that are scary, like the Golden States and the Lakers. I think those are now teams. They have to win now.
I'm gonna say this. This is the last year.
Oh.
This is the last year.
Nah.
The Lakers or Golden State have a chance to get to the final. This is the last year. After this, they run is over. Because these young teams is gonna be another year older and another year better. And then another team next year that's gonna come back is Memphis.
Oh, yeah.
They gonna come back next year.
Yeah, they're gonna be different.
John Bain,
Yeah.
They're gonna be different.
That's what I'm saying. They
Ja,
gonna get Adams.
Clark. They moved Adams. They moved Adams.
That's right. That's right.
And then, we're not talking about.
I think this is
Houston gonna be better next year.
Houston gonna be better.
Yeah.
This is the Lakers.
Pelicans gonna be better next year.
And Golden State, I believe,
These are all young cores too.
Small window of opportunity this year.
Speaking of young players.
Fucking love it. I fucking love it.
Young players, I've looked this up. Wemby since January 1st, averaging 23 and 10, 3 blocks a game, 50 from the floor, 36 from 3. He had a triple-double, no assists the other night. Vegas now has him as the heavy favorite for Rookie of the Year.
You watching Wemby?
It's not close.
Not close, but if we rewind a month or so ago, him and Chet were going back and forth.
Yeah, but this is an individual award.
Yeah, but just a conversation about Wemby at large and, you know, witnessing a star in the making and looking at a rookie this young in the first year putting up numbers like this.
In my opinion, he should have been in the All-Star game.
Low key. No
he
knock
could have
on.
been an All-Star.
No,
I think.
Yeah, no
this
knock
is my
on.
opinion,
Yeah, no knock. Since we was talking about the Anthony Davis shit, you know what I'm saying?
Top 5 selling jersey too. There's already fans behind.
That's what I'm saying.
Wemby.
We need to throw him in a replacement. Somebody else get hurt. Shit.
Put big fella in the game,
you know
yo.
what though? This might be the first rookie in my that I can remember that can win Rookie of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year.
Ooh.
He's in the conversation.
He got to be in the conversation.
He is.
He got to be in the conversation. Ain't nobody talking about it. You get 10 blocks in the game,
yes,
and you leading the league in blocks, you got to be in the conversation.
Absolutely. And it's got to be a real conversation.
Like, no, seriously. Like, you get 10. Who got 10 blocks in the game this year?
I think he might be the only one.
That's it. Man, he got to be in the conversation.
Fuck.
He need to be Defensive Player of the Year, Rookie of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year.
Word. Damn, has that ever been done?
As a rookie? No, I don't remember. I don't think that's ever been done.
That's fire. Damn.
He could be Rookie of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year. And he should have probably been an All-Star. He could arguably been an All-Star.
No, he can. No. Because you know what?
I said that too.
The notion has went out the window when you didn't take 2 from goddamn Sacramento. So now it's all up for whatever.
It's all jump ball.
Right. It's all whatever. So now we just taking the most popular. Yeah. Put him on the team because you want to see him. I want to see him and Bron. Yeah.
Dog.
Go get it, young fella.
Dog.
That'll be hard.
Damn.
Yeah, he should be in an All-Star game.
He should have been an All-Star.
Yeah, he should.
Dog.
He should.
All-Star is an individual.
Put his ass in the cracking game.
Achievement.
Put his ass in the cracking game.
Slot in the cracking game.
Yeah, he definitely got to. Hey, Wemby. After you done with all the frost off, I think the freshmen, they got to play the sophomores, all that shit. Saturday night, we got a spot for you. 225 in LA, though. This is when we're going to do our first cracking game. You know what I'm saying?
Game.
Right. We're going to have Supreme and Custom guys do the jerseys. Let's get it. Run it. Let's get it.
Right.
Everybody get their jury. We're doing the best jury contest. Show up in your best J. Right, we're gonna do like Detroit. You see Detroit?
We got a red carpet, best outfit.
Best outfit. We got the pods, best drip, all that. Right, we're gonna have a prize for that. $100,000 to, you know what I'm saying? $1 million to the, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, the cracking game.
The cracking game.
Cracking.
Best drip.
Ooh. Right.
Speaking of cracking, let's update the list. Who do we got? Who's making the cracking top 5 this week?
Cracking top 5?
Yeah. First team all cracking. Who do we got?
Laurie Marketing.
This week.
Laurie Marketing.
He didn't make All-Star.
Laurie Marketing.
But he been an All-Star.
Is cracking. And what's that little bulldog down there with him? Sexton?
Yeah.
Man, they down there. Man, listen. Sexton got like 3 bodies on him right now, dog. He caught 2. Man, hold on. I just saw him dunk on like 2 P. He got like 2 bodies on him, yo. Man, you know what I'm talking about. Pull this up.
Down in Utah?
Down in Utah, man. And then let me say something. Utah is playing spoiler. I know they hit like a little rough pass, but man, they was playing spoiler for a little bit.
I got to get the Utah channel. I don't think I watched one Utah.
Oh yeah, you know who else? I know we keep talking about the Wagners cracking. Wagners down there cracking. I told you, back down in Orlando.
Yeah.
They know. I told you, boy. Motherfucker Orlando. No P, you don't like all that. I'm telling you, P. You go.
No,
Orlando.
they cracking.
They got them young boys down there. Suggs, the Wagners.
Yeah.
Told you, boy. You find yourself.
You know who cracking?
Who?
My boy in Houston, though, the young fella.
Şengün?
The other one.
Green?
Nah, the other one.
The other one, who?
Oh, you're talking about Thompson? The Thompson twins?
Nah, dog.
Oh, the nigga from Villanova?
Nah, the other one, the wing dude.
The wing dude.
What's his name? Johnson?
Oh, you talking about his dad, Junior?
Man, come on, man. He's second year in the league. This is second year.
What's my man's name? His dad was in the
Jabari.
Jabari Smith Jr. cracking.
Yeah.
Jabari Smith Jr. been cracking.
But they got to get it together too. It was a whole different coach.
But you know you on a team with a bunch of dudes last year trying to make their name still. Green trying to make his name, and all these young cats on. When you put all the young cats on the team, just like Detroit, that's why they can't win, because everybody trying to make a name for themselves first.
Well, where's the veteran leadership? I think having Uncle Jeff down in Houston, having Fred down there in the locker room.
That's why they hold.
On top of having Ube in his whole strategic and structure that he's put in, they needed every piece that went into Houston was needed for this type of whatever.
Dylan Brooks too.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you, man.
Brooks,
they're on the up, yo. I know everybody don't. Houston ain't sexy, but they're on the up. They got some young pieces. They got some young dogs on there that
they do.
You know what I'm saying? I like Houston.
So let's see who else we got. We got Jabari Smith Jr. cracking. You got to say that what's his name, Anunoby. Before he went down, he was cracking.
You know who?
Before he went down, he was cracking.
You know who cracking? What's the boy up in Washington?
Kuzma?
No, his name is his last name is Kuzma's
AJ. Cracking though.
Is it Denny Advia?
Cracking. What's his name? Say it again.
Denny Advia.
Denny Advia.
He cracking.
Cracking. We're fucking blowing your ass if you bullshitting.
Oh, that big man down in New York Knicks, he cracking.
Who?
The big fella, the center.
Which one with the afro?
No.
The white boy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll flush. He'll flush your motherfucking ass.
Right? He's solid.
Yep.
He's solid. He giving you 10 and 10.
Hold on, man.
That's
Somebody
solid.
cracking the other day. I was like, damn, this nigga cracking. Man, I gotta start writing this shit down, man. I'm just be watching guys get off.
I know, right?
Zion, you gonna get in the dunk contest one of these years, my boy?
Hold on, who I just saw was in the dunk contest though?
We'll get there.
Your boy. That was in your AAU from Miami.
Yeah. Jaime Vasquez.
He got some bounce?
Yeah, he got some bounce.
Okay, let's get it.
Yeah. Jaime
You put money
there,
on him?
right.
You got some money on him?
I gotta look at the field first.
Let me look
at the field.
Let's get it. Right.
Let's get to it right now.
Let's get it. Let's get to the picks of the week. Let's get it.
All right, so just to recap, talking about the Super Bowl, you guys both had the Chiefs, so check there.
Right.
Gatorade you missed on. Ticky, you got the heads flip.
Right.
Paul, sorry about the tails there.
That's like Mastros and like some Caymans.
So now KG, who was down for a couple of weeks, now he's up on you one. So he's up a little.
Man, I think y'all ain't keeping the stats right.
Man, listen, it's all a cycle. Look at the cycle.
The stats ain't. We gonna have to
cycle.
Remember the cycle? Go back and look at the tape.
MP?
Gotta look at the tapes and stuff. Damn.
The 3-point shootout. Who you got 3-point shootout? Who winning the 3-point shootout?
Lillard, Towns, Beasley, Trae Young, Halliburton, Marketing, Jalen Brunson. So that's 8 of them.
And BetMGM has Damian Lillard as the favorite.
Steph ain't in this?
Excuse me?
Usually the favorite don't.
Steph's doing the thing with Sabrina, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Usually the favorite don't win. Usually.
Yeah.
So, my underdog, damn, let's see, I'm going to go with Trae Young. I think he's going to get one.
Think so?
Yeah, I got to go with Trae Young.
He going to be mad he ain't in it. You think he'd come out and have a good showing?
Man, make sure, since I'm a veteran of the 3-point contest and a former 3-point contest champion. 2010 champ.
Get money.
You got to get the practice in. Use the racks. It ain't the same as the game, I'm telling you, because the first time I went out there, 2002, I made 9 and I didn't practice. I just thought I can grab it and shoot. No, y'all need to really get the racks, practice that, get one more practice before you go out there so you can get the rhythm, you can get the timing and going around for a minute. So you can get that idea how long it's going to take you to get around. If you're trying to win, don't think you can go out there and wing it. Nah, that ain't that. This ain't in the game. This is, you got to grab it, get your trajectory right, boom, here and here. And you got to have a strategy because it's different now. You got to line up your money balls to where you shoot your threes the best. Look at your percentages. If you shoot the threes best from the corner, line up your money balls over there. Or in the middle, line up all your money balls right there. So have a plan when you go into the 3-point contest. It ain't sweet. So get your plan together. Maybe talk to some past champions. I'm just giving you my advice. But have a plan when you get out there.
What was your favorite place to shoot? What was your favorite place on the 3-point line What was your favorite?
Dead middle.
Dead middle?
Dead center.
Dead center.
That's where you put all your money.
That's where you put all your money balls?
That's where I would put all mine at. I was one of the tops in the league. They had a stat that I was one of the tops in the league just on middle three, middle center threes.
Oh, wow. That's dope.
Because remember, I used to always get that trail three at the top.
Yeah, one of the coldest moments.
At the
I was
top.
at home. I think I even recorded this, and I was like kind of half-assed watching it. And I think the game was over and whatever, and I'm getting ready to turn it off, and then I see Doc put you in the game. You was in Boston. And I had been watching the telecast.
My last game in Boston.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
And got the trail three. I mean,
that's what I'm
the
saying,
top of the key three.
They had been putting the camera on you, and you was over there bullshit, looking up, saying what's up. You wasn't even, you didn't look like you was into the. I know you.
It was emotional though.
No, I'm saying I'm looking at you.
It was just like because I'm pondering shit. You know, I'm like, damn.
No, I'm looking at you on the bench.
I know, but I'm just like, damn.
So I'm like, look at P over there bullshit.
I ain't bullshit. It's just like, you know, a lot of your thoughts. And you like, damn, this is my last time in Boston. You know, this is my last year.
Then it went, P. I was like, oh shit.
Okay.
I stood up. I was like, okay, P. Let's get one up, P. Because you had like 15 seconds or so. I'm like, P, get one up, P.
Doc put me in. I'm cold as.
I saw you. I saw you run to the bench. Hey, this cold-blooded though. This cold-blooded though.
I'm cold as
hell.
hell.
This cold-blooded though.
I ain't got no sweat.
Pick it up. I saw your run. You like,
damn.
oh, this nigga bogus.
Bogus. I'm like, Doc, bogus.
Listen, when I saw them stand up, and do this, bro.
I was like, oh damn,
man, this is the ultimate respect. I stood up right here. Man, I got emotional right here. I was like, oh man, this is dope.
I'm
this
cold
dope.
as a mug.
Cold as a mug. I saw you run. I was like, oh.
You see my run?
I said, take it out, Pete. I said, take it out, Pete. So you get like a little look. And then I want you to jog right here. I said, Pete, jog to the block. So you get like a little. Listen, y'all didn't even understand. He don't have no time. It ain't no warm up, nothing.
I set the whole game.
The whole game stiff.
Stiff as
That's
hell.
what I said. Look, when I saw you bend over, I was like, when you went like, oh yeah, I said, Pete, grab your ankles or something, Lord. Like, get loose, Lord. Look, there you go, Pete, take it out. Roll it, Pete. Look, Pete like, now, hit this shit for the people, Pete.
Hey,
for the people.
For the people.
For the people.
For the people.
Shit. Shot this motherfucker a million times. That was cold, Lord. That was cold. That was cold. Yeah. That was cold. Then I'm out. I'll holler at y'all.
Holler at y'all, man.
Signing off. Truth, nigga.
Oh,
that was hard. That was hard. That was hard. That was
cold
hard.
As hell.
Cold-blooded.
Oh, damn.
Who do you got for the three-point contest?
So, my sleeper, read those names off again.
We got Lillard, Towns, Beasley.
Lillard is my sleeper.
No, he the favorite.
Huh?
He the favorite.
He won last year, too.
He won last year.
Did?
Yeah.
So Lillard and Towns are my kind of two because they've won it before, so they know what to expect.
2 years ago, Ticket, you picked Towns and he won.
Right, because the big man. Listen, I'm on that same energy. Even though I feel like Trae Young at some point is going to win one of these, listen, and then two, you know who's sleeper? Brunson. I'm going with my two. I'm going to go with Lillard or Towns. Those are two, just because they've won it before and they know what to expect. You know what I mean?
Right.
How much is like a quick trigger, like a quick release? How important is that in a contest like this where you're timed, or does it matter? So
let me explain something. I've never did any of this. Paul could probably attest to this more than anything, but he just said it when he just went on his little. He was explaining. His advice.
I was giving advice.
Advice. You know what I'm saying? But if you heard him, players, when you are catching the ball from your coach to go and shoot, when you are doing your workouts or whatever, the skills challenge, the three-point contest, the dunk contest, these are all their own things. So you can't simulate, just like you can't simulate a game in practice, or you can have pieces that look like games, but bro, you got to actually go put the work in to actually do that.
Yeah, it's different from picking up the ball.
See, and then what you don't know, this is a shooter's tip. Man, eyesight. Seeing target, then get it out, bro. Because the minute you look down at the ball, this is what makes Steph Curry so cold. His sight to target is like he'll look up at the joint, reaching for the ball, which is a whole nother. You feel me? So I'm rolling with P, man. I don't think it's about your quick trigger. I think it's about your familiarity with what you're doing and seeing how it translates to you. It's if you're a shorter guy, you may have the longer reach. If you're a taller, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all different from the POV. Yeah. So you got to practice and then be in it. And you can't simulate crowd. You can't simulate adrenaline. You know what I'm saying? All those things go into account. Man, you get hot, your adrenaline gonna go up. You hit a crowd, you gonna react to that. I can see you. You was trying to stay calm. You was trying to stay relaxed. I can see you, P. And I saw you. You know what I'm saying? You
Right,
weren't in no
right.
hurry. You were just staying solid to each shot. I think that's the key, bro. You gotta see how it works for you and
so
make it
many
work.
little things in
It
the
is.
contest. It's like, do you like grabbing the ball going across your shoulder, or do you like it from this side?
That means
It's just
something.
little stuff
Rack
like
placement on the
rack.
What?
It ain't even rack placement. It's which side of the rack you want to get it from.
Listen,
You
a
know,
lot of
because if
players.
you get on this side and you come this way, then the next rack you come in this way, it can throw you off.
P will tell you this, Nate. Sometimes, bro, when you in pick and rolls, he wouldn't set the pick and roll. So you saw how you picked the pick and roll. He popped out this way. Not to say you can do both, but some guys, they want to be popped out or pop out on a certain way and go because they right hand dominant or they left hand drive dominant. So, bro, when you would give a guy a pass, if he was coming off left, I think Dirk. You remember Dirk had to play where he didn't want nothing to come off. He wanted to come off a certain way. Dirk had to play, bro, where he wouldn't come off. He wouldn't come off the right side. I think he wanted to come off the left side just because that was how he. That's how he flowed when he went to go shoot that shot in that particular area. He never ran this over here. I think Rondo even said it. He came down, he was like, nah, Dirk don't like the ball over there and had to come back over here and do something on some adjustment shit. He was like, that blew him like, what? Like, nah, Dirk don't like the ball on the left side. You gotta come over here. So that little thing right there, everything.
Yeah.
Straight up. That's like catching a pass. Come off the joint, man. Some shooters want the ball right here. If you get it to him right here, some guys will just let it go out of bounds. I swear to God, am I lying? Some guys are so particular on how you got to give it to them.
Or they can't get it off.
Or they can't get it off. Real shit. And that's a real thing.
That
Think
is
about
a thing.
the point guard has to, you know what I'm saying, under being duress, you know what I'm saying? You got to, man, so much shit going on. Who you got for a dunk contest?
Yeah, so the dunk contest.
All right, who won the dunk
The
contest?
contestants are Mac McClung, he won last year. Jacob Toppin, who's G League, and he's Obi Toppin's brother.
Ooh.
Jaylen Brown, and then
Jaylen Brown in it?
your young boy Jaime.
Oh, I'm going Jay Beasley.
Yeah, I was going to go JB
I'm
too.
going Jay Beasley.
Third best odds according to BetMGM.
McClung is the favorite?
McClung is a heavy favorite, yes.
Yeah, I got to go Jay Beasley on this one.
Yeah, I'm going to go young C's too. You know, C's all day.
Let's go.
I wished Anthony Edwards was in it. You know, I like his
Damn,
excitement.
it's supposed to be Edwards.
I like his excitement.
Zion.
I like how he play, yeah. I hope one year that we get to see like some of our best dunkers that are in the game actually play. Actually
Who's the
participate.
best in-game dunker
Anthony
today?
Edwards. Anthony
today?
Edwards.
John Morant's up there too.
He ain't playing though.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
In-game dunkers today?
John Morant, Anthony Edwards, and Zion. I'm still going with Zion.
Yeah.
And Wemby. Wemby, you see what Wemby did to a motherfucker up in Toronto? Gave that nigga the big dipper on his ass. Dipper.
In-game dunker.
Man, I'm calling motherfucker. Hey, look, man, Wemby's new name might be Stretch. I see you, Stretch. Stretch. Man, he like the slinky, the man, you hear me? He got the he got the go-go gadget.
What's my boy name from the Fantastic Four?
Who, the go-go gadget? Oh, Mr. Fantastic.
Oh, Mr. Fantastic. That's
Wemby
his
the
name.
Mr. Fantastic?
Mr.
That's
Fantastic. That's his name,
That's
Mr.
hard.
Fantastic. That's the one that can, Mr.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
yeah.
That's
You know
what we
I'm
need to
saying?
call him, Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah.
That's his nickname. If y'all watch it, I gave him his nickname, Mr. Fantastic.
Victor, Mr. Fantastic, Wembyama.
Yeah.
That's powerful. Dunk contest should be good, man. You know what I'm saying? Got some first timers in here.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it. Then, you know, the young fella get to, you know, at least defend it.
Right.
Ooh, who you like in All-Star game, P? East or West?
I'm going with the West this year. They got too much star power.
Really?
Yeah. Too much star power in the West.
I'm going East, man. I think the East on that trip, like, we want to show who's better. I don't know if there's enough balls on the West, you know what I'm saying? Straight up. This is all set up for Luka. This is all the international All-Star game.
MVP.
The All-Star MVP would be a European.
Giannis is the favorite according to BetMGM.
Luka, Giannis, or Joker would be the MVP.
Nah, I don't know.
Not
I don't know
being
if the
American.
East is going to win.
Who?
But let me see. The East got all the older stars, right?
Who won the MVP last year?
Tatum.
The MVP
Tatum,
was
right?
Tatum. He dropped over 50 in that game.
She's right. Luka, I'm telling you, it's teed up for Luka.
Luka. Man, that's a good one. I don't know. You know, I'm gonna go with the underdog on this one. And nah. I think the OGs, you know how the OGs get when they done been so many All-Star games. So like
Kawhi.
Bron and
Get cool.
And Curry, I think they're going to let the young stars play a little more. So,
man, Anthony Edwards damn near.
I got Edwards for MVP.
Word, that's a good one, P.
I got Edwards for MVP.
He got star power.
Because he going to go hard.
Yeah, he going hard. He throwing off the glass to himself.
I think Edwards is. I think the West is going to win this year. And I got Edwards for MVP.
Speaking of Anthony Edwards, I got a video texted to me, and I just want you to watch this because we talked about it last week.
Want me to watch it?
Have something to say about you.
I'm gonna put my bread on young fella. She's like a young 84 Jordan, boy. You hear me?
He said you remind him of an 84 Jordan. What do you think about what he said?
That's an OG, man. Whatever he say goes. So anybody want to argue with him, you gotta take it up with Michael Jordan.
You think he's right though?
I think he's right for sure. 84, 96, 97, 84. You know, he's finding himself. So I agree with that.
He got the assignment. Young fella got the assignment. You feel me? He know what I'm talking about.
Jordan.
I'm talking about that explosiveness. That's all I was trying. I didn't do a good job of fucking articulating that shit, but
I knew. I got what you were saying though.
He's super athletic. Anybody that's like
he just trying to dunk everybody.
Not even, bro. It just he electric, P. I don't see nobody electric like him. Like, you know that young bop that you be expecting young motherfuckers to be having? He got it. He got the young bop. He don't look like he 27,
nobody else,
like he 36. You know how some of these young boys look like they?
Like John Morant be coming with that.
John Morant be coming with that pain. Like, boy, if you wanted that, I'm going to try you, my boy. And I go from the free throw line.
Yeah, they didn't knew.
Yeah, no bullshit.
Since Westbrook calmed down.
Yeah, I'm a huge Anthony Edwards fan, man. I'm a huge John Morant fan. Yeah, them country boys too. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to both of them, bro. I think I hope they play a little defense, man. I hope it ain't so underlay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And last time, I like when Jalen and Tatum got into it and went 1-on-1 for a sec. I like that.
But they went back to the East-West format.
Yeah, we back on coast against coast. I just wanted to be competitive. I wanted to be a good game. You know, everybody wants to see like your best players play against the best players. So, you know, I hope it ain't just so much underlay. But then I know guys don't want to get hurt. You know, motherfuckers like, go ahead.
That's what I'm saying. The older players, you know, the Stephs and Browns might take a back seat as far as playing like they normally do. So they're gonna let the young fellas ride. So it's gonna be a young fella gonna have more of an opportunity this year.
Yeah, it should. And then too, let me tell y'all, coach playing you a bunch, playing a bunch of minutes, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Other coaches be like, yeah, don't play Bron that much. He gonna, right?
Bron gonna be like, I'm gonna chill, you know, in the
Right.
fourth
Play me
quarter.
5,
Unless
10
it's
minutes.
close, Bron will be like, all right,
Right,
push the button. But
right.
You think Doc's gonna limit Giannis's minutes in this game?
I think Doc is not going. I think he's sending I think the staff of the Milwaukee Bucks, at least that's what I heard, is going. And they're gonna, I think Joe is going to coach the team. At least that's what I'm hearing, or that's what I heard. But I don't think, I think when it comes to fourth quarter, it's about winning. All that shit goes out the window. Paul said he don't want to play that as soon as we got a chance to win $1 million and everybody can jump. Oh, no, come on. That's when everybody band together, you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
But it should be a good game, man. Gonna be sitting there with my popcorn watching. Let's get it, man. Y'all know what it is. Ticket and Truth, we out. Yes!